there. You got your wire hanging.
Yeah, I know. What's up, everybody? Good morning. A little early. We thought we'd jump in and say hello to you guys. And we are broadcasting live here on YouTube and also right on Bridgebase. If you want to join either one, welcome to those of you on Bridgebase. Either one, welcome to. And there goes that echo that we were talking about, Gavin. Gone now. We're good to go. Welcome, everybody. Before we start, we just thought we would open it up and say hello and see if you guys had any questions before we started. Gavin, welcome, buddy.
Welcome. Our dream of getting a sponsorship from Polo over the hoodies died last week when we couldn't get the win.
Yeah.
Thinking, let's do it. Let's both put on the same clothes and see if we can get some sponsors here. But no luck. Here we are.
We can keep just shouting out random products for the sponsorships we want. Basically, Starbucks, I would like to say, has delicious coffee. So if anyone's listening out there. Hey guys, from all over the world, we have Scotland, we have Canada, we have Australia, we have India, we have everywhere. Welcome, everybody. And welcome to those of you watching on Bridgebase. You will be able to chat with us on there. You can also chat, as usual, right on YouTube. And we are almost ready to go here, Gavin. You and I played a match against an English team this past week, and that video will be out shortly, but that was a whole bunch of fun actually playing real bridge without the robots. We won't give away the result of that. We'll let you guys watch that when it comes out, but that was a lot of fun. And thank you for partnering with me, buddy.
It was fun. I'll be at the crazy hands. I could do without playing crazy hands.
Yeah, I could do without a 6-5 deal every hand.
Well, just so much of bridge is the bread and butter hands. The part score deal is just competing properly for the part score, or bidding your games when you need to make it, and making your games and not misdefending. That when you're making a dramatized session where you want to have a lot of action. I hate those high level decisions, hand. When they come up at the table when I'm competing, I'm pulling my hair out just like everybody else.
You're hoping you think hard and long enough to get it right most of the time, which is easier said than done.
Yeah, I'm hoping I guess right. Like most of these things, when you're forced to make a decision with little information, you end up just guessing and having to guess and hoping you guess right, taking what you perceived to be the higher percentage action, but basically that whole session that we recorded was filled with spots where the one way could work or the other way can work, and it was pretty easy to construct
hands for both scenarios,
for both sides, and you're like, well, all right, I'm going this way, let's see what happens. So yeah, you get to see a bit of that.
You bring up a very important distinction as far as good bridge versus, and let's be honest, perfect bridge is a pipe dream. It's never happening. So the best players just make those normal decisions. They're correct on the normal decisions most of the time, right? So you just want to avoid huge mistakes and try to be as good as you possibly can, knowing that you'll never be perfect and you'll learn from every mistake that you make. So here, let's start our mistake train going right now, Gavin. Let's give this one to the audience. I want you to make your opening bid first, and then we'll hit you with your rebid when we get back. So what are we doing with this hand here, folks? If you need to take off your shoes to get the counts right, don't worry, you can do that. You're in the privacy of your own homes here, so it's a big hand that we're looking at right now. And I'm going to try to mess with my little cord here, Gavin, so it stays out of the way. Yeah, perfect. So 22 plus points, right? We're going to open 2 clubs with this hand. Partner's going to make some sort of response. We're going to hope the robot doesn't bid 2-no trump, which honestly they do more than any person I've ever seen. So here, perfect. Now make your rebid, folks. This is the one we really want to talk about. So you've opened 2 clubs. Partner's bid 2 diamonds. And for the robot, this is just the waiting bid, which is what it should be for you guys as well, unless you have any other agreements. What are we rebidding with this hand? And the two suspects are heavy in the chat.
Yeah,
for
honestly,
sure.
I'm not sure there's 100% a right answer to this question. I think that both bids would be pretty reasonable bids. Sure. They both have different upsides. The upside of bidding. Let's talk first about 2-no trump, which will get our balanced shape across and show 22 to 24 points, something like that. So that's great. That's a pretty good description of our hand.
Yep.
The fear I have is that, especially with the robots, we're going to have no way of recovering a 5-3 spade fit. And so if partner has a doubleton diamond, or if partner has a doubleton heart, there's a really good chance we're going to want to play in our 5-3 spade fit. We have the kind of hand that's going to play very, very well in a 5-3 spade fit.
Especially if the opponents have good clubs or good hearts in this situation where they can get off to setting up their suit initially.
Yeah, right. It does look like 3-0 trump could be a vulnerable spot, but at the same time, if we just bid 2-0 trump, we might just get a spade lead, and that happens a lot when the robots just lead from their 3 littles or whatever. That's what we want in this spot. So I think I could go either way on this one.
And it's very fun. The reason we can go different ways here is because we've shown our values already, right? The reason we would open this a no trump if we had like 16 points is because that bid dials in our values more specifically than one spade will. But here we've already opened 2 clubs, so the necessity to get in there and show your balanced shape isn't as huge of a win in this spot as it would be normally. So I mean, I could flip a coin on this one as well. I find no trump is probably slightly more positive EV against the robots, but I mean, obviously 2 spades could work just as well.
There's no question that bidding no trumps is a good plan. I just played a couple of these things where the no trump bidders just won every hand.
Yeah, it's not the worst strategy actually.
Yeah.
So should we let the audience just pick for us, Gavin?
I think that's pretty reasonable.
All right,
I don't.
So pick for us. This is our poll. I'm gonna put it in the poll, guys. I'm gonna give you 2 no trump as one option, 2 spades, and we will take the highest percentage choice. And you can also chat right into BridgeBase if you're watching on that table. Yeah. But here you have a little poll for you on the YouTube feed as well. So make your choice, folks, and we will go with what you choose. You guys are choosing our own adventure today. And we'll give it about a minute or so.
Tough spot. Could be right either way. I mean, honestly, if partner has 4 spades, it's probably not going to matter because if we bid 2-no trump, they're going to bid Stamen anyway. So it's really 2-no trump. 2 spades is going to win when partner has exactly 3 spades.
Yep.
And 2-no trump's probably going to be the winner otherwise. If partner has fewer than 3 spades or more than 3 spades, 2-no trump's going to be fine.
There might be a small possibility that we wrong side no trump if we bid 2 spades, I suppose. I guess I didn't think about that either, but here we go, guys. The poll looks like it's pretty clear. 68% of the audience here wants to bid 2 spades. So
that's what we're seeing on BridgeBase too. That people commenting over there are definitely leaning 2 spades.
Yeah, let's do it. Looks like 80% there. Holy cow. Okay, so 2 spades is our bid. Partner bids 2 no trump. so here they're showing they're denying a fit, and we've wrong sided no trump. Maybe we've wrong. Maybe we're gonna get lucky.
Not by any means. This isn't. It's funny. People get this wrong a little bit. They're taught you want the strong hand on play. And in reality, like, we actually have a hand that doesn't really want to be let into at all, other than a spade lead into our hand. And any kind of honor.
The heart lead is actually pretty decent for us here.
Yeah.
Right. So this might be a little bit of a challenge, though. Take a look at this hand, folks. We'll plan out the play in a moment, but count your winners first, and then let's see where we're going to cobble together our extra tricks. It's going to be possibly a little bit challenging for us here, Gavin.
Yeah, we have no entry to that club suit unless the club suit, like, there's one we have a Hail Mary in clubs. If it's King Queen Doubleton of clubs, we might be able to set them up by playing Ace of Clubs in a club. But otherwise, that club suit's just kind of not even gonna.
Yeah, unless King Queen, King Queen tight is the only way we're. Well, honestly, we might just be burning our entry in this hand right now, right?
Well, right. So if clubs were a little bit better. Right, if the clubs were like, let's say the clubs were Queen Jack 6 or something like that, then what we might do is we might actually protect that Queen of Hearts entry.
Yeah, we'd hop Ace of Hearts and
go up with our
club.
Ace right now. Yeah. Exactly, but I'm not sure that there's any real benefit to doing that here. Like the clubs are not going to set up, and we're losing our free finesse, right? So
especially when it's wrong.
We don't think the robots led from the king. The robots don't tend to lead from honors against no trump. It's possible, but
it happens sometimes. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. But yeah, you're right. You would expect the king to be in the West player's hand here almost always with the robots.
So it seems like people have got the count right of how many tricks that we have. You know, we have the ace king of diamonds is 2, the ace of clubs is 3. We're gonna now have 2 hearts on this
Yep.
lead is 5,
Guaranteed.
and 2 spades is 7. So assuming we play low on this tricks, we're gonna have at least 7 tricks in this hand. And so where are other tricks? Well, we're obviously not gonna develop any more tricks in diamonds, and we have no future in hearts beyond the 2 tricks that we're gonna take. The only suit that we can really build, I mean, we could try the club suit, but like we were saying, what are the odds that it's king queen doubleton or singleton honor might be
might be a
help
win
us
as
build
well,
us a trick, but we don't have the entry. So if it feels like let's see what happens on this trick. Let's play low, but I have a feeling our plan is going to be to attack the spade suit. So they did win the king. So now we do have an entry.
Yeah,
we do have an entry to dummy.
We like a switch here, but no, okay.
So our at this stage, we could go for the club suit because we now do have that slow heart entry, right? We have that queen of hearts as a way over there. So what we could do, I'm not saying that this is definitely the way forward. What we might do is play ace of clubs and see if an honor drops,
and then make our decision then.
So the only issue, so I feel like we can build a slow spade trick here. We have a 5-1 fit, which means the opponents have 7 of them. So if they're breaking 4-3, then we can just lose 2 spades and our 5th one will be good. And in a dream world, if the queen jack is doubleton, well, better even is queen jack third.
Yeah, queen jack third is huge.
We can play the ace king and the jack will fall, and then we can lead a low one and the queen will come.
And that'll give us the 2 tricks necessary to be successful.
Then we'll make our contract. So that's got to be our hope. But the problem, I'm thinking through, can we afford to do both? Can we afford to cash the ace of clubs first before going after the spades? And now, the one thing about the club suit, which is interesting, is that if we cash the ace of clubs, unless, let's say it's not king queen doubleton.
Yeah,
let's think about the worst case scenario.
Both follow small here.
They both follow. At least the club suit it's not likely to be a scenario where they can now just easily cash 2 club winners, because what'll probably happen is probably one of them has like queen doubleton and the other one has king third. So when we play ace, they'll both play low, but then the club suit won't be very easy for them to unravel for 2 tricks, right? So thinking, well, so if we win the heart, we play ace of clubs, see whether it's going to go bad or not, whether it go well for us rather. And when an honor doesn't drop, then we can go ace king of spades and a spade. So let's think about what's going to happen then. They're going to win the spade and they're going to clean our heart and clean the hearts and set up their however many hearts they have. And then we're going to come back to our hand with the ace of diamonds and we're going to lead another spade. And at that point, the opponents will have taken 2 spades,
1 heart,
the king of hearts that they've already taken, a long heart, and maybe 2 clubs for down 2. That's the risk of going that route. So, whereas if we just win this heart in the dummy, or not the dummy, in the north hand,
in the north hand,
and then just go straight after spades, play spade to the ace, king of spades, and a spade. In fact, it's probably better just to duck a spade, not to play ace king of spades and a spade.
Yeah, that's fine, and then we maintain control of that suit and have a chance later.
So if we go that way, the opponents, I think that we're definitely going to end up making, we're likely to come with 8 tricks and with 8 tricks.
Spade to the 10, which is in there, is only going to work if queen jack is onside, and that's going to waste the card that could be a trick for us to take 9, right? So it's really not the best play here.
And they can split. So if they have queen jack 9
they
fours, they would put up the queen and stop us from being able to do that. So all spade to the 10 will do for us is risk losing when West has
losing
queen jack
a promotable
third.
Trick. Exactly.
Yeah, we're giving up our chance to make it. So I think let's win that queen of hearts. Do we need to win the queen of hearts? I guess we have enough entries in our hand that we could just play.
Yeah, we can play a low heart here.
Win the heart in our hand and lead a low spade out. Yeah, we have no problem coming back to our hand a couple times. So in case something weird happens.
And we will see this.
Okay, no honor yet. Okay, that was the third heart. The hearts were breaking. Now diamond to our hand. Yeah.
Now we'll just hope that spades.
Ace of spades. If hopefully the spades are. Come on, honor. No. Okay.
Nope. Okay.
All right, we're still gonna get our down 1 here. We're gonna play a spade, and we're gonna get our down 1, and just hope that the club suit wasn't the magic holding for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And here it comes.
They're gonna drop an honor. Just no.
Good. As long as we didn't see the king or the queen there, we were very happy. All right,
I
down
think
one.
down one will be all right. Yeah,
It is all right.
We did score all right. Everybody got to game on this hand. The only thing was maybe if we had rebid 2-0 Trump, maybe we would have gotten a different lead.
Let's actually take a look. I don't think so though, because we would have seen a little bit more of it. Oh, sorry, some people are opening 2 now. Wow, it looks like most people are just bidding spades like we did. No one really trotted out. Oh, here it is, Gavin. 2-0, 3-0, down 2 actually.
What did the robot lead? What do you think the Jack of Diamonds? Oh yeah, Jack of Diamonds, Jack 10-9. That's the lead for the robot for sure.
And as you can see, there's just nothing we're gonna do on this one as far as the cards are distributed. We just don't have the correct lay of the cards to be successful.
No, we got our trick. That was what we needed to do. That was hard work to develop that 5-1 spade fit for a trick.
I mean, we'll take 67.9 to start, and I believe that ties us for 4th, and we're happy we bid it, relatively normally. And thank you guys very much for the help there. Karen, thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate that. And I will get back to that question in a moment after we make our opening bid here. Or, sorry, the robot has trotted out 2 spades before us.
You were getting ready to open 1-0 Trump here.
I mean, I was going to like that bid with this hand, but no longer. I think this is just 3 clubs unless we're trying
we're not gonna overcall 2-0 Trump, even though we have a spade stopper and we have a balanced hand. It just, now that they're gonna get a spade lead into the 6, it just looks like 3 clubs is gonna be the right contract. And if we belong in 3-0 Trump, partner will now it's actually we have an interesting problem because we only have this 1 spade stopper, and we do have a pretty good hand for hearts if partner's got 6 of them.
We would like to have 3 spades here. Right, to have a level of safety, meaning we can actually hold up enough so West doesn't get in. The good thing we have, though, West didn't raise, right?
Yeah.
And they would probably be raising with 3-card spade support here, so maybe we buy,
what would 3 spades by us say to the robots here? Just if we wanted to not put all our eggs into one basket and bid 3-0.
The robot is historically bad with this bid as well, so, or at least in my experience lately. Carlene, 3 hearts would just be natural and forcing here, right? This is
opening hand there, it looks like, and I feel like we're guessing again. 3-0 Trump is going to be what most people bid, I imagine, with a spade stopper and no real heart fit. So I think that we'll bid 3-0. But
let's dance, Gavin.
I
love seeing 4 hearts. Yeah, exactly. I'm super happy there. Ooh, I like it. Okay, we did well. Except the diamond lead is pretty darn good.
Surprise attack there in the diamonds, yeah.
Yeah. And this is a good lead for them because presumably they have the king of clubs over there, you would guess. So here we might have our work cut out for us once again, but there's some things we might be able to do on this hand, especially late in the hand, that might be advantageous for us. Specifically, if we get East to lead some spades, that would be an extra trick for us always. What are you thinking, Gavin?
Well, so for starters, I'm looking at that opening lead, that queen of diamonds, what's going on with that. I think East has the king of diamonds.
For sure. Maybe they have a stiff king of diamonds too, which would be amazing.
Well, stiff king of diamonds would be excellent because then when we duck at trick 1, then they're not gonna have
they're gonna be in play basically.
But it looks like it's probably gonna go queen low king and then a diamond back, and then we're kind of in a pretty impossible spot. So let's go that way. We're ducking this diamond. Let's start there and see.
So we expect to see the king here.
We're doing this. We're ducking this diamond to sever the opponent's communication. Is what we're doing. We're ducking
to our right.
Yeah, they have king third. They didn't overtake the diamond. All right, okay. Or they just really wanted that spade shift. That's why they let their partner hold on lead.
Interesting. They could still have king doubleton, you mean, and just be praying for the spade shift.
They know they're getting a spade shift if they're getting king. Yeah.
And this means lefty has 2 spades, so we're here in kind of the same spot. So.
Yeah, we're actually in a weird spot where we're gonna have to do this ducking again here. At this point, if we win the ace, at that point we're in a spot where now if West gets in again, they're going to play another spade through that queen, and we're screwed. So I think we actually have to duck this.
You know what would be fun here too? If we duck this, I wouldn't be surprised to see a diamond come back.
They are going to come back a diamond because they're going to be severed from their hand for sure. So now
interesting.
So what's going on? What do we know? We know too much about this hand.
We know righty has king third of diamonds, lefty has queen jack 10 fourth, and 2 lefty, spades.
Right.
So righty has 6 spades and 3 diamonds at this point.
So they probably don't have
2-2 and the other suits are 3-1.
Yeah, they don't have 3 hearts is the problem. Unfortunately, the hearts are not going to break for us. Yeah. So I think we if we don't duck this, then we're leaving East with an entry. But so let's say if we do go up with the ace,
that's probably good for us. Then we can play a
leaving
heart
them
to
with
the ace and then club maybe, or
well, I was thinking club.
just low club.
Well, but it just looks like so. The problem with this club suit is just a disaster because we know righty is probably short in clubs. So unless the king of clubs is onside, we have no future in this club suit.
King jack.
I'm thinking maybe
it's unlikely to be onside, right? Because we know king jack of spades, king of diamonds is 7, and king of clubs would be 10. Which they'll preempt with 10 points, but it seems less likely when they've preempted to have that particular holding.
So part of me is thinking again, maybe we're supposed to just. So how many? Well,
I think aren't we supposed to play the ace because we're naturally blocking their suit, right? Unless they can pitch the king of diamonds at some point, I guess.
Well, no,
they could unblock it themselves.
Well, what I'm thinking more is that we might have a chance to end play west. That we might be able to if we duck and win
in the club
cash
suit,
the spade and then play ace king queen of hearts and a heart. That's one. So if our left hand opponent is going to have probably 4 hearts, 3 clubs, four in the hearts and clubs, right? No, 4 diamonds.
They're 4 diamonds and 2 spades. So yeah, they could be 4-3, 4 hearts.
They're
and
probably
3
2, 4, 4-3. That's their most likely distribution, right? Yeah. So if we is there a way forward that with the king of clubs
a stiff honor to our right in clubs would be nice, but it's unlikely that West has 4 clubs. That's the problem. So we're unlikely. Or I guess a doubleton. Oh no, a doubleton honor wouldn't help us. We don't have the spots for it.
It's a tough spot.
Maybe we need just king of clubs to be on side here.
But maybe I don't feel like it is. So like I feel like we should probably take a line of play that's not going to.
1, 2, 3,
Although
4,
so what about
5,
this? What about
7.
so what about if we duck the diamond, win the diamond, and then lead a heart, and if they play a low enough heart, maybe we could just duck it.
Okay.
No, and then we can get 4 heart tricks.
And then we get 4 hearts, 1 spade, 5, a club is 6, and a diamond is 7. It's
the same 7 tricks that if we duck this, win this, and then duck a diamond, win a diamond, and then play ace, king, queen of hearts and a heart, we're gonna get that extra club trick. So
I mean, what about
that seems like the play. Like we duck this trick, we win the trick, and then we just end play west. We're gonna get an extra club trick out of it all. If I think that if righty has
what if we just play ace of diamonds? Ace of diamonds club, and maybe we are supposed to play for righty to just have the king of clubs, and if it's king doubleton, that's pretty good for us, right?
Playing them to have the king of clubs.
It's unlikely, I know, but what's our other pathway to
if we're gonna
this?
Play
only
them,
if hearts are 3-3, I guess.
If we're gonna play them to have the king of clubs, I think that our play should be to win ace and just duck a heart. I think that's the play is because at least get that 4th heart trick in.
And now we have a secondary kind
of. What they're gonna do if that happens, if we win the ace of diamonds and we duck a heart, they're gonna just lead a spade.
Yeah,
I think.
I think that would be
because now the hand with the I think we're gonna end up with 7 tricks in this hand regardless of our line of play. I'm okay with going up ace of diamonds. I'm also okay. I think ducking the diamond. I would definitely lean towards ducking the diamond.
Let's duck it. Diamond. Let's duck a diamond, and maybe they'll surprise us with this one as well. What are they going to do here? Okay,
all right, so spade back. So that's. I guess that doesn't really help us.
It doesn't allow us to duck a heart now.
No, we're definitely not ducking a heart. Exactly. So now we can just cash the ace of diamonds and play ace, king, queen, 5th of heart, like ace, king, queen, and out a heart.
Yeah.
King will drop.
That's super expected.
Now, hopefully, these are 5-3. 3-3. But
that
not likely. Queen of hearts. No, they are 3-3. So we're gonna make our. So now, unfortunately, though, they pitched 1 club. They pitched a diamond.
They have king jack of clubs.
Why did they do that? Hold on a second.
They're protecting clubs. But that's all they can have left. Correct.
All they can have left is
king jack 3rd of clubs.
But wait, so we have to think about what we're doing now. So they've kept king jack 3rd of clubs. Are you sure? King jack 3rd means we need to lead the 10 from the table, because if we lead the 8, they're gonna. Oh, the 9.
No, it doesn't matter. They're unplayed.
The 9 is gone. Yeah, just lead the 8 of clubs exactly.
I was on side. Where we were just an embarrassment of riches here. Amazing.
All right. Well,
wow. Look at that.
3 hearts in the club on side. All that wasting time.
All that
talking
work
about
for
this
only
hand.
78%, man.
At least we didn't duck a heart. Oh my
Oh, look,
God.
the king of clubs was stiff. There it is. And then look at that. I would open a spade with this hand, Gavin. I don't know about you. If I were gonna bid with this hand, I mean, I don't know, maybe not. It's a pretty decent 10 count to be preempting here.
Yeah, I would be opening one spade as well for sure, especially first seat white against red when my partner is going to expect that I have the weakest of the weak hands because that's the most attractive preempting spot for sure.
Exactly. So pretty good start for us. Still only third place, so there's some big hitters out there this morning.
Well, if you think about it on this hand, this last hand that we played, our 3 club bid was pretty normal. Our 3 no trump bid was pretty normal, and so everybody was doing that. So all those 3 people that were ahead of us, or 2 people that were ahead of us in the previous.
And honestly, look at the lines of play that work almost. Everything,
everything was just like
everything is just amazing when hearts are 3-3. So
if we played our highest cards from the top, we would have eventually come to the same number of tricks.
Exactly. All right. Well, we will dance again here on number 3. Well, we're going to open this hand for sure. My philosophy is, Gavin, when I have an 11-point hand and I have a 5-card major, especially a reasonably good 5-card major, I will open 100% of the time, and I just stick to that, especially in roll-out tournaments. And usually pass-outs are really excellent in these. Let's ask the audience what they want to do now, though. I like these bids because I want to keep you guys on your toes out there. So it goes a heart, 2 clubs. Your partner bids 3 clubs. I want you to make your call now. What are you doing with this? You can chat in either situation, folks.
Yeah, if you're watching on Bridge Base, just go ahead and chat to the table.
And I'm on there. My name is Scuba Pro on that feed right there. So if you see my name in the BBO, that's me. So what are we doing with this one?
Remember, this is a best hand tournament, so we have the best hand at the table with our 11-point hand. So
yeah,
a lot of inferences going on.
Chris is putting in a nice chat there. His line is oof. Do I even want to be at the 3 level with this hand? Which is right. We shut this thing down, right? We want to show that we can't play game opposite our partner's 10+ points, which we know is like at most 10 or 11 as far as I can.
We could easily make a game. If partner's got short diamonds, pretty easy to envision a game.
But if a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump its bum along the road either. So we can look at that. Partner has a pretty good hand.
They do.
But we're still in the right spot.
We are. Suit contract will count our losers. We have 3 obvious losers in the black suits, the 2 ace king of clubs and the ace of spades, and then we're going to have to sort out the heart suit. Plus, it is important that we note that these 8-3 of diamonds are losers. We are going to have to deal with them one way or another, and there are 2 ways we might get rid of those diamond losers. One of them is by roughing them in the north hand, but what looks to be the easier approach is that spade suit and dummy. We're going to be able to set that one up and throw away the diamonds.
Save for a terrible heartbreak, we're going to have lots of options, right? This is one of those hands where we're super happy to see, they'll take their tricks, but then we'll get the rest in the wash here, we hope. And boom, we'll see if that finesse works. Oh, nice, creating winners.
All right, it's just getting simpler and simpler. Let's take our finesse. It didn't cover.
All right, we'll take our 9 tricks. We'll do a little false cardage.
All right. Should be a really flat board. I guess maybe some people might not have opened, but
that's the win in these spots. When you do, and oh my goodness, 78.6%. I would guess that's exactly what happened, Gavin. There's a bunch of people passing it out. Boom, there you go, guys. And and the very aggressive bidders that put on their bidding shoes decided to get to the 4-heart level. That's a lot.
I'm telling you,
I'm happy they got punished this time. Yeah,
I've been getting burned by those people accepting invitations with minimums. It's been tilting me, so I'm happy to see a result where people are accepting invitations with 11 counts and getting hurt because they're getting
poetic justice.
Yeah, it's time.
All right, beautiful.
It got me yesterday with it. It's been tilting me so much I can't tell you. I'm like, you have a complete minimum. Why are you accepting game? Oh my.
Well, and let me just say something else. If you are playing in a best hand tournament, you know a lot more information than you normally would in these spots, which is why you should open as well. So when you have an 11 count, you kind of know the points around the table immediately, and that can help you in the play as well. But also, just it's usually like this is really showing you usually not the best pathway to a good score by passing it out. The only time I do it, Gavin, is let's say I'm in fourth seat with like an 11 count and a stiff spade. Yeah, let's get the heck out of that situation, right? Let's not let the opponents go plus. But save for that, we're really going to be in there with these hands, and we were rewarded for that decision. And now, wow, take a peek. One spade on our right, and we're getting a nice competitive feel here today. So they open a spade, and here's your hand. Interesting. What are you leaning towards here?
Well, I mean, we have 7 tricks in our own hand, but we don't really have we have the wrong. So look, normally when we have a long diamond suit, our reaction would be to overcall 2 diamonds. That's kind of the standard bid here. The only question is, are we too strong for 2 diamonds? And if we're too strong for 2 diamonds, the way we would go forward is we would start by making a takeout double, and then whenever partner bids whatever they bid, which we know is going to be hearts, is we would then bid diamonds, and we'd be telling partner we're too strong to overcall diamonds. And
can you?
But there,
wait, I need to slow you down for a second. Can you tell everyone what your mother calls this, just so everybody knows? It's my favorite.
The super duper double.
The super duper
double. Yeah. So the problem is, though, sometimes when you're on the bubble of the super duper double, you have to kind of predict what's going to happen. And on this hand, when we're void in hearts, the chances are our partner's got a lot of hearts over there. Yeah. And when you have a lot of hearts and your partner makes a takeout double of spades, you tend to be more aggressive. Right, you're thinking, oh, I've got 6 hearts. We've got a nice big fit. I'm going to jump in hearts, but then really we have a terrible hand for hearts. So and that is pretty likely to happen with our heart void. That partner makes an aggressive heart bid. I think that we should just go the normal route of overcalling 2 diamonds here.
Exactly, and then we reserve the right to bid again. Ooh, what do we want to do now?
Well, now we have another option for sure. So let's give it to the audience.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I see 3 bids.
Let's give them the 3 possible bids without trying to allude to which one. So I'm going to put a poll up, and for those of you guys on BBO, just go ahead and chat your answer as well. What are our 3 choices going to be, Gavin?
The 3 choices are no, I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to pass. The 3 choices are double, 3 clubs, or 3 diamonds.
Exactly. And there it is. Make your choice.
Pass just can't be right. Pass can't be right. We have 7 tricks in our own hand.
And partner's double is going to be a balancing kind of takeout-ish type bid you would expect here, so or saying something like bid. So here, question is, what do we do?
What would double mean with the robots before we go and do something insane here? Have the robots
takeout.
So takeout double, 15 to 18 total points, and what does it say the rest of it? Sorry, it said 4 plus clubs, 5 plus diamonds, 15 to 18 total points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is pretty much what we have over here, and well, we'll let the poll play out. How we doing over here on BBO? All right, 3 diamond double. And it looks like we have
pretty
about
interesting
the same
problem.
Yeah,
it's and it's an interesting situation. So let's talk about the upsides and the downsides of each action. So to me, the bid that I like the least is 3 clubs, and the reason I like 3, and it's not necessarily going to work out badly to bid 3 clubs, but the problem with 3 clubs is that's going to sound a little more weighted in clubs than we really are. We have, if we're going to play in a part score, I think that we want to play in diamonds no matter what, right? The only reason to bid 3 clubs is really in case partner's got a really nice club fit for us, and we can make a ton of tricks in clubs. Like if you can imagine, partner has the ace of spades and the king 5th of clubs, then we're going to make slam or even a grand slam if the clubs break. But so otherwise, on a normal hand, I just going to want to play in diamonds. So that's what I don't like about 3 clubs. I think we'll end up playing 3 clubs when partner has 3 clubs.
You misdirect to an inferior contract even when partner has bad diamonds because your diamond suit is so self-sufficient.
Right. And so Then there's the option of 3 diamonds, which I think would be fine with this hand. I
Sure.
think 3 diamonds would be a perfectly reasonable bid with this hand. We have a 6 diamond. We have a little bit of extras. We kind of are willing to play at the 3 level. So the only other thing is double. So double is going to bring a little bit more into the game. Double is going to show our strong hand. It's going to bring clubs into the game the same as 3 clubs is going to. But it also is going to show a slightly better hand. And it's going to leave open the chance for partner to pass the double for penalty. I'm a little worried.
Is the question.
I don't want to defend.
No, our diamond suit is just maybe no tricks in this spot.
That's what scares me here about the double. Double was my first instinct. I will tell you that the first thing I was thinking is, oh great, now I can make a takeout double.
I was with you until I thought about it.
I've got a perfect maximum. I've got support for the other suits, and I want to double. But now, like, I'm talking myself back that even if partner has 5 hearts, I'm not even sure 2 hearts is going to go down.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I don't want to double in case partner passes. So I think I'm leaning towards 3 diamonds. I think we might miss some games by bidding 3 diamonds, but I think it's going to go 3 hearts for what it's worth. That's the only downside now of 3 diamonds versus 3 clubs is
they get
if they
their hand up.
If they bid 3 hearts, we've never gotten our club suit in the game. So if partner does actually have a club fit, then we're so I'm talking myself back a little, because don't you think what do you think the chances are that they're going to raise to 3 hearts? I guess maybe not that great, because they already didn't make a negative double. Right?
Well,
so
yeah, but think of our values though, right? We had 16. Good question. No, 4 plus.
No, so they're not going to raise with 3 hearts. So, and they don't have 4 hearts unless they have a really less than 8 points. Unless they have
a bad hand,
yeah.
Which is in the possibility. We have 16.
Yeah, we have 16.
They have 12 or 13, and our partner could have something over there. So it's still possible they have something.
I'm back to 3
You're
clubs.
wishy-washy.
I don't know. All right, let's go 3 diamonds. But it could easily be wrong if we bid 3 diamonds. But I think 3 diamonds.
We've been wrong before.
Yeah.
There they go. Okay, so they're advertising some sort of 6-4-ish type hand.
Now what's double by us?
Take out
18 total points. We have it.
Agreed. And I don't think we're terribly. I mean, maybe we are terribly upset to defend, because again, this isn't the best defensive hand because our tricks are.
Well, no. If we're defending 3 spades doubled, I'm
probably not that bad.
Well, no, they are 6-4. We do only have 3 tricks in our hand, maybe. Yeah, 3 spades is gonna make. Maybe. What do you think? I don't know.
I lean toward double here.
Okay,
but
I'm okay with double. Double's going to get us
to
a 4-level contract a lot of the time.
All right.
Let's go ace of diamonds. Let's see what happens.
Maybe partners.
All right, they bought ace of spades. That was a nice card in dummy that they did not have to get.
Okay, so now
one rough.
Maybe they have 3 clubs over there. Let's see how many spades they actually. Okay, they do have 6 spades.
They're looking like they've got very, very good hearts. That they're okay. All right, queen. Let's just keep. There's no urgency on this hand. Let's just keep leading diamonds.
This
no
is
reason
safe
to play
for us.
any
We don't
music.
want to play clubs ourselves.
They've roughed twice. They have 1 trump left right now. 1 trump left. So if partner's got a couple entries in hearts, I guess it's not likely that if partner does have 2 entries in hearts, we will be able to beat this hand. But otherwise, what are they, 6-5? We were probably a little too aggressive here with our double.
That's okay.
Yeah, it is okay. Keep our diamonds. We need to keep our diamonds.
Yeah.
We don't want.
I'm just getting rid of 1 of those, or 2 of those. All right. Here comes a diamond.
Yeah, but diamond, sure. Why did partner play back a club?
Don't know. Because they just have this. Yeah, that's okay. All right, plus 200.
But we could have maybe taken another trick. Yeah, sweet.
I think so. Let's take a peek. So,
look at this hand. I actually think they might have been able to wiggle a 2 heart make out of this hand. We might have done really well by not doubling 2 hearts. I don't know. We'll have to look at what happened on the other tables.
Yeah, this is weird that partner, when they get in here, doesn't fire.
If they played a diamond, first of all, we should have probably been keeping more diamonds.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
But weird.
No, it looks like
it's the same because we only had 2 diamonds. If we had more diamonds, for sure we would. Anyway, we'll take our 90% board.
And let's see, 4 hearts double went down 2, 4 hearts first.
4 hearts, so 4 hearts went down 2.
They were
4 hearts went down 1.
Yeah.
If we doubled 2 hearts, we were going to go minus 470 or whatever.
Yeah, because partner was going to float that with their queen 10 fifth over there. Some people bid a lot of diamonds.
They couldn't give up.
And others just didn't defend spades correctly, apparently, at the 4 levels. So lots of scores over there. Still only
We're
second
halfway
place.
through, and
My
we're in
goodness.
second place with 78%.
That's a rough cry. Someone's having a beast of a game right here. So make your bid, Gavin. What are you doing with this one?
What do we have? Sorry,
you have a flat 14.
Yeah, we're just
14.
opening a club. We have nothing about our.
I can't twist your arm in there a little bit.
No.
Just get in there. I mean, no Trump wins. Wait. Now when we see this, we're very happy we didn't open one no Trump. That was not going to go well. We get to play the elusive 1 club contract. Very nice. Yeah, 1 no Trump would not have been the best contract to be in here.
Oh, it's hard to know what the best contract is, but we are where we are.
We're in a spot where we're not unhappy to be playing only at the 1 level for sure.
I don't second guess myself for opening a club with a random 14 count. I'm not gonna lie. If it would have worked better.
By the way, I would never be asking this question in a realistic situation. It's only for the robots. So
they just played spade to the king. So that's a pretty big piece of information there. The ace king of spades are both with East. They didn't underlead the ace of spades here. They played a spade over to the king. So we know 7 points are on our right. Let's just keep that in mind. This is a weird play for them to play a low heart back. I don't think they've done it from the queen, looking at the 10 on the board, but at the same time, yeah, we're going to play low.
Yeah, it's not going to be a different play for us, unfortunately. Here comes another spade. They're setting up a rough. I think it's ace king 5th to our right. I mean, they probably would have balanced with a spade.
Didn't they lead low high?
Well, also they would have just bid a spade here, correct? Wouldn't you think?
They would have
with ace king
if they had 5, yeah, for sure,
so.
yeah. All right, looks like everything's breaking. Hearts are 3-3.
That's pretty darn good.
How
do you want to play clubs?
Well, so the clubs, there's not really much to the club suit here. That's really our only option is going to be to lead a low towards one of the honors. But I'm just thinking, is there anything we need to do first? No, we can play club to the queen and a club. Yeah.
Ooh,
oh, okay.
Take that.
What are they going to play? I think they're going to play a spade now. No. All right, queen.
Boom.
This hand's over.
Let's draw the rest of the trumps. Okay,
only
that many. So
they get the 8 of clubs and we get the rest. All right, making one should be good.
Winner, chicken dinner. Should be at least average-ish. 67.9 is what we get there. And
we beat the 1 no opener.
I was just gonna say we beat the people that might have went a little insane,
and a couple people went down in one.
Yeah, very nice. All right, so plus 70. Bookmark that score, by the way. That's something you will not see very often, folks. Plus 70 is probably as common as plus 2210. See how often have you seen, or plus 80 for that matter as well. Is probably more prevalent score. So here, a club on your right, folks. Let's give you a choice of bids here. I'm going to give you 2 choices. Actually, let's give you 3 choices. Let's have a little fun here. All right, so we're going to give you 1 no trump, 1 diamond, and we will also give you the option to make a double. Make your choice, folks. Here it is. Those are your 3 choices, and in the chat on BBO, feel free to just fire your bids as well. Lots of people watching on BBO, it looks like, if I can tell from my feed here. Very cool stuff. Welcome to everybody. And thank you for our friend Diana at BBO for setting that up. Appreciate that. We like to get as many people participating in these events as possible because for us, this is the most fun part of the week. And it's almost coming up to our 2-year anniversary in a couple of months, Gavin.
2 years. It's insane.
I have some
absolutely insane. Where does the time go?
Should we play like 80 boards that day and just go crazy?
Yeah. 80 boards is a lot of boards. I get tired after about 36. Is my 40, maybe 48. That's about my limit. I've tried playing 3 in a row of like 36 boards of
12 boards.
Robot things, and it just by the 3rd one, I'm just not playing my best.
It's not the worst way to condition yourself for nationals. Just kind of stay up late and grind hands when you're tired. It's good practice.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think that playing with the robots is actually
no. I'm just saying training your brain. That's all. Not just using it as a tired person
using bridge base to practice for the nationals is for sure. That's 100% sure. But I don't know about these robot things. They teach you some bad habits.
No, I'm just saying your brain. I find that maybe even I train tired brain. Sometimes I'm super tired. I'm like I'll fire up some hands just to see how how I can kind of grind through it, slow down, and practice, just kind of mentally engaging in that way. And what would your mom do with this hand? What would she do, Gavin? What
She would make a super duper double. We're too strong to overcall a diamond. We're too strong to overcall a no trump. We don't have a club stopper either. But,
yeah, exactly.
But regardless, we don't fit into either of those bids. We have to start by doubling.
Yep, this is the super duper situation, and now partner bids a diamond.
Well, that's interesting.
Now let's just ask the audience in general. Make your call now.
Or like even just list some options. What are you thinking? Yeah. That's in these spots, like it's often a good idea to kind of think of what you're picking between. Yeah. Just like that hand where we gave you a pull between double and 3 clubs and 3 diamonds. You kind of have a short list, and then you go through the pluses and minuses of each bid.
Yep.
What are we bidding here?
And here's the thing we should also just be thinking about here is, okay, right-hand opponent has about 12 and we have 21, right? So there's 33 points that are already accounted for. So there's about 7 left. However, if partner has, the majority of those points, we might be playing a game here. So would you be thinking anything about 2 clubs here, Gavin? Raising diamonds seems like it might be a little too timid depending on how high we're going to raise it. But what are you thinking here?
Well, so to me, when you cue bid after the takeout double, I think you're telling partner, I have a good hand without a fit. Okay, that's what actually that robot description is not what I perceive to be standard. When you cue bid opposite when you make a takeout double and then you cue bid at your next turn, you're telling your partner, I have a good hand without a fit for you, because with a fit you can always raise your partner. Like 2 diamonds would show I'm just saying 2 diamonds would show 14 to 18. Yeah, 3 diamonds would show 19 to 21. So that's we're right in range for 3 diamonds.
Yep.
I just think that 1 no might be the better bid here. Like I'm thinking like we don't quite have a club stopper, but they did just open clubs, and it's going to show our 21 points.
And partner will kick it in with
when they have values. 5 points, which is what we need them to have to make a game. And I think that if we're going to play a part score, playing no trumps looks like it's just so what. So let's say they take the first 4 clubs and we throw away our 5 of spades, and we throw away our 8 of spades. It's not that big a deal. And then we're trying for 120. I think the only way diamonds is going to be better for us than no trumps is if the opponents have 9 clubs and partner has short spades, so that we could rough our 8 of spades and our 5 of spades over there in diamonds. Yeah. Otherwise, those are losers in both spots. So I think I would tend to go at match points, just bid 1 no trump here and just forget the diamond fit. Even with this quasi club stopper, partner's gonna have the 10 for us. We run good,
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, honestly, it just might go low as well. Sometimes they just might put in the 10 themselves on their right, just
thinking we have a stopper. Yeah.
Because I will tell you, when you say you have a 10, we love that club holding over there.
What a dummy!
When you say you have a club stopper, the robots believe you. I will tell you that. So this is a sexy hand. We're probably not going to get there.
Home run for 1 no.
We need the king of spades to be to our left to really take a bunch of tricks.
We've got other possibilities here.
Should we play the queen?
So I think maybe we should play the queen, although
because now we'll have a guaranteed entry if it's wrong.
Honestly, no, because if we win the jack now, we can start diamonds. I think that
that's true.
But so if it goes queen, what if the queen wins? Right, that's what I'm worried about.
Then we can at some point just play diamonds and see, that's the problem. We can't take a diamond hook now, so we're giving up a little bit of a position here.
It's still yeah. I think let's just play the 8 of spades. You
want to play the 8?
8. I want to play the 8. Yeah.
Okay.
So now we have our entry anyway.
That's
now
a good
if they play back a
Yeah.
spade,
now we
can now win it in our hand and play the queen of clubs. Yeah.
And now
I don't know what this. I'm not even sure what these clubs are helping us. It's not clear that they're helping.
Okay.
Yeah, win the queen. Now just play a low diamond. Let's set up the diamonds. No, we don't have to worry about the heart finesse. We can claim. Yeah, that's a good score, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Only thing is, some people might bid 3-0 and make it, but.
78.6%.
Did we pass? We can't pass this person. Who is
someone is out there having
they were beating us from
the
first board.
From the first board. We were third after the first board, and then we've been second pretty much since then.
That's amazing.
Look at our scores, by the way. This is the biggest beat. I've seen this a few times in those stack games, Gavin. You know how they do like citywide in New York? I saw a pro client pair. 74% was third place. It's like, that is a bad day for you. That's a bad beat. But this is the scenario we're looking at here. But let's get this done. Take a look.
So We have 18 here, which is not in range for any of our no trump openers. We do have the kind of hand that would consider opening a no trump with a singleton on.
Less points, for sure.
This is the ideal hand where we kind of, it's going to be an annoying hand to bid.
Make
later.
this a small heart and you open a no trump, I would say, right? You have like a 16 count with stiff queen of spades. Take away the queen of hearts and make it the deuce. I would just be opening a no trump usually.
Yeah.
Especially against the robots. I love that stuff. Right.
So so we're gonna open a diamond and then over a spade we'll probably
over a heart.
Okay. Well, so you can see immediately for me I'm thinking
You're
what am I gonna do
spade.
over a spade?
Yeah,
so I'm expecting partner to bid a spade, and then my plan over one spade was probably gonna just bid. No, I think 2 no trump. For me, I like my I like my reverses to always have more cards of my first bid than my second suit. So I don't like to reverse on the 4-4-4.
Well, you bring up a real issue. 4-4-4-1 hands are usually terrible to bid anyway, unless you have some specific system to show it. Like Precision has a really nice way of handling a lot of these, which is a win for that. But here, we did the best we could. Do you want to bid 4 hearts or 3 hearts, Gavin?
So we have 18 plus the singleton, but we can't count 2 points for the singleton and 3 dummy points for our singleton. So I would treat this hand like a 19-point hand. I would give it like instead of counting 2 points for my singleton, I'll give myself a third. So instead of counting 2 points for the queen of spades, I'll count myself 3 points for the singleton because of my trump fit. It's really important that I'm not just adding points for my shortness. I'm adding points for my shortness because I have a fit for partner, and I know that when partner rough spades on my side, that we will be gaining tricks. Chris, Mark, that's an interesting suggestion.
Super chat there, buddy. Thank you.
Interesting suggestion to splinter 3 spades.
It's not strong enough for me. I like to be better in this spot.
I would want to have a better hand too. I feel like because our singleton brought us up to game, I think that we just need, look how many cards we need from partner to make a slam. Yeah. Partner's going to go over 4 hearts. The robot has a problem actually. When we bid 4 hearts, they bid on a lot. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about the robot going on over 4 hearts. But if I was playing with a human, I still wouldn't splinter. I would think this hand is not strong enough for a splinter.
Yeah, I like that when you're the opening bidder already. I like to have that splinter bid as kind of as something like this, like, hey partner, your response gave me like a 2 club opener now, or something that just exceeded even my very good hand that could do this, which is 4 hearts. And now we're just gonna sit back and play 4 hearts. Let's see what happens. All right. Ace of diamonds lead.
They've done pretty well here. So we open a diamond and they're leading the ace of diamonds. That's pretty annoying because we're now going to be looking immediately right away once that ace of diamonds is out. We don't have many losers on this hand. You can see we're not going to lose any spades. We're not going to lose any diamonds. We're not going to lose any clubs.
We'll ruff a club at some point.
The issue is going to be trumps. But because they've led ace of diamonds, we're at risk of losing a diamond ruff, which is very uncomfortable. So let's go. Let's see what happens.
But only if the king of hearts is offside. So
yeah, if we choose to take a finesse.
Yeah, good point.
King, ace. All right. I mean, we're going to take a finesse. I mean,
yeah, I agree.
If it goes win it and rough, and that's with a doubleton heart,
they have no way to communicate back, so we're still gonna make it.
So maybe if they had a doubleton heart, that we could have saved the trick by playing ace of hearts, queen of hearts, but
all right, plus 620 gave us.
They had 3 of them anyway.
Yeah, good. So there was nothing we were gonna do, and we are still in second place.
Who is this person?
We're gonna find out.
We figure it out. Yeah, like we can't figure it out on this hand, but you can figure it out on one of the earlier hands. Like
we don't care. We're playing our game. No. What if it's somebody that's gonna give you like some nerves?
I just lost to this guy named Hrothgar.
What if it's Hampson?
Hrothgar. He was just owning me on every hand. Every time I checked the Traveler, it was him doing the right thing on every hand. I'm just like, I know it's him. I don't even have to look.
We're gonna bring the audience in for this last opening bid here. I'm gonna give you 2 choices. One is 1 diamond. The other is 1 no trump. I would like you to make your call with this hand, folks. And recognize that no matter what you do, we'll still be in second place after this.
Yeah, it's the truth.
I mean, we might be able to find, for us, and historically, our best scores will come when we choose to defend, usually, or when we just outplay people. It's rarely going to be the bidding for us. Sometimes it is. We just make the right choice. Like opening a heart on that one hand was a bidding win for us. But I would say for the most part, it is our play and or defense. Michael's like, what if it's another robot? That would be pretty awesome if they had like a stud robot in there for these sorts of tournaments. I like that. All right, so in BBO we have the majority bidding a no trump.
No bidders. Yeah.
And
Overall, here we're seeing a big one no trump advantage from the crowd, and this hand is too strong
good,
to
guys.
open one no trump. When you have 17 and especially a
that
prime
suit is so
17
good,
like this,
too, even
and a
with
nice
just
5-card
the
suit, you need to upgrade and treat this hand like an 18-point hand. I'm not saying add a point for length every single time, but when you have a decent 5-card suit and 17 points, it's just you're gonna make game when partners got those 7-8 point hands that they're not going to invite over one no. So we're gonna open a diamond.
Well, and this is also the exact same concept, folks, as our upgrades would be normally, right? If you had a 14 count with this same diamond suit, I was balanced 5 through 2.
Take away the
I'd
king
be
of
opening
clubs,
one no
yeah.
trump, right? Exactly. So here it's the same idea. We're not treating this as a diamond hand. We're treating it as a stronger balanced hand, right? So we're going to our desire is to show 18, 19 balanced, and this is the way we start by doing that. We start with.
I mean, most 5-card suits qualify as nice 5-card suits.
Mark. Agreed.
It's like it's not Jack 5th or 10 5th or Queen 5th with no spots. Like
right.
The King 10-9, the 10-9 is even King 5th. I probably would I'm usually just gonna upgrade unless it's like a really ugly suit like Jack 5th.
Or unless it's one of those weird scattered values hands that just doesn't look like it has a ton of trick taking potential. But yeah, for the most part, Mark, a 5-card suit is quote unquote a nice 5-card suit. Here, partner showing 4-4 apparently, and I would guess we're just going to be trotting out 3 no trump at this point.
So what did 3 spades show?
It was 4-4, yeah.
Okay.
Weird that they went this route, right? Wouldn't you think new minor would be the case?
No, that's I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's yeah. I think they might play wolf. Maybe did they play wolf?
I don't know actually. That's a good question. I don't think so. Not if memory serves.
So it looks like on this. Yeah, we do love the lead, but it looks like just from dummy that it didn't really matter. Had we opened one no trump, partner was going to be strong enough to stamen, and so it would have gone 1 no, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, either 2 no, 3 no, or
so we haven't gained in the bidding, is what you're trying to say.
We haven't. We're going to need to unblock our clubs here. Yeah, we're going to want to unblock. Queen of clubs. So we don't want to play diamonds. That's going to be the big one that we want to avoid, because diamonds is actually the suit we're most vulnerable in. It is our long suit that we upgraded for it, but now our upgrade is out the window. We're not going to set up the diamond suit. And the goal on this hand, I think, is going to be to set up that dummy, hopefully to lose 2 hearts and a club. Yep. That's our goal in this hand. So I think the king of clubs. The only thing I can see is if the clubs are 5-1, that it might not work out well to fire the king clubs back. But let's see what happens. Good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow, take a look. Now we might have a spade finesse for an extra trick as well.
Well, but we have entry problems.
Sorry, we're going to pitch that on the king of diamonds anyway.
We have entry problems on this hand. So I think that
yeah.
So at this point, it looks like we're going to be able to negotiate this hand by just losing 2 hearts on this hand. I don't think there's a way for us to avoid losing 2 tricks. There's how many tricks are left? We have 11 tricks left, right? We have 2 diamond tricks and 2 club tricks is 4. Even if we took 4 spades is 8.
No hearts.
And a heart is 9. Yeah. That's 9. We're still going to lose 2 tricks in this hand. So I think the safest thing to do on this hand is to win the spade in our hand and just pound the king of hearts out of our hand and get that set up. And we're going to need to be careful because we have an entry problem.
The one thing is we might be able to take advantage of the robots if we go to dummy and play jack of hearts, right? Because now if they cover queen, now we just gain in that scenario. Do we have enough entries?
We have entry problems. If we go to dummy, let's say we go in a club. If we go in a club and the jack of hearts, what's going to happen if they come back a spade? We're going to maroon our king of diamonds. Is that going to matter?
I think probably not that they led the jack of spades. Maybe have a little equity on that lead that they just made there. I don't know. You can convince me of anything. I think maybe we take a shot at this though.
Club over, jack of hearts. Let's say it goes low 10 queen. They play a spade back.
We win in hand.
I guess we can just win in hand. We can cash the spade and then fire a heart. And if they duck the heart, it's not going to matter. Yeah. So all right, let's do that. Let's go club to dummy. Jack of hearts.
Ooh, they pitched a heart.
No, they didn't cover.
Now we could play king of hearts and then
might as well just play king. It doesn't really matter, but yeah.
And there comes
and now a heart.
Ace queen to our left. Didn't matter. Okay. All right. we will take the rest.
I mean, it's just a flat board. I can't imagine we
Unfortunately.
pass this person.
Whoa!
92.
92? What did we do right on this board, Gavin? We were still second. No, look at this.
I mean, come on.
This
is
Ted
rigged.
T. Meyer.
Look at that session.
Nice set, my friend. 81.25.
Bring up our scorecard. Our worst
Look
board of
at
the day
this.
was 60%, and we couldn't.
Our worst board was 60.7, and we averaged 76.8,
man.
and we're a distant second. We were 4% behind this guy, or this girl. Who knows who Ted T. Meyer is? But congratulations, sir,
That is
ma'am.
an incredible session over there. 81%.
You kept us out of the winner's circle here.
We were never in front. They led wire to wire.
We had no chance. They duplicated every score. They must have had the first board just better than ours, right? Let's look.
Did they really open? What were they? Yeah, they were one of those first three. They you can't get
there.
the
He
scores
is.
up.
There he is. He opened 2-0 with this hand.
Open 2-0 with the 22 count. I mean,
congrats.
Yeah, that was well done.
Very nice. Good job. But yeah, this is a spot where we had one of our best sets of all time.
Yeah,
really.
of all time. Yeah, that was really was probably
terrific.
our third or fourth best game we've ever had.
Right.
And we never touched first place.
I know. And that's the thing. I'm surprised it was so distant. Let's just go back and share exactly what it was. It was almost 5%, 4.5% basically that we're behind, and we have this card. What's going on here? That's amazing. Well, I have to say this was a ton of fun, and let me tell you, I want to address a question I saw earlier. We are back with the Pro-Am analysis video. You're going to see 2 of those in the next 2 weeks. I'm just trying out 2 different formats, and then I'm going to run this as just a small subscription on YouTube eventually. But join us for that tournament. Gavin, you've been playing the last couple of weeks.
I have.
I honestly, after this, I swear, after this last week, I thought I had like a 40% game and ended up.
I had the worst game too.
I felt like it was so much worse, but it actually wasn't that bad. It was just maybe a weird set of hands. But if you want to play in that, just go to bridgelesson.com and I'll put a link right on there for you. You'll be able to just jump in and play any week with all of your friends and also all the pros that are playing, which now includes Gavin, myself, Joe Grew, Brad Moss, all the big names that you see in that Bridge Bulletin. They're playing in that tournament, so a really fun way to do that. And yeah, thank you. Don't thank us. Thank Diana from Bridge Base. She put this on ViewGraph for you guys. I'm so happy you're able to find that now and watch along with us every week. So we appreciate you guys attending, and we will try to get the victory next time, Gavin. I mean, we did our best.
I mean, you got eight board sets. It's hard. Like if we were gonna play these tournaments, if we had a 48 board session or something, we'd be in a lot better shape. But.
Correct. Yeah. That's the thing. If you have the better team, you want to play the longer set possible, right? Because it gives you more time to realize your advantage for sure. Which is why some of the Money Bridge players play as much as they do, because they have to. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and Gavin. Always a pleasure, my friend. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.